Good morning, everybody. John Leverty, and this is Coffee Break with Leverty Insurance Strategies, number, I want to say 13. So, with that said, we'll get things started. I don't have any coffee this morning. Usually I have coffee right front and center for all of us to look at, but I don't this morning. But hopefully you've got your coffee there and you're ready to listen to Coffee Break with Leverty Insurance Strategies. So, trying something a little different today. I think we're just gonna kind of do a tour around the website. I know we've done that before, but it's been a while. Made some minor changes over the weekend, so I want to show those off. Again, if you do have any questions, just submit those to my email address. And if you come out to my website, levertyinsurancestrategies.com, there's a contact section. So if you go out to that page, you can put in all sorts of information and send me a question. I'll get that and we'll address those questions on next week's episode. So once again, I thought I'd give you a tour of the website. So obviously we're at the home page. Oh, by the way, hope you're all doing really good. It's Monday morning. It's a beautiful morning. I guess we're looking for some heavy thunderstorms this afternoon and into tonight. Kind of starting to feel like some of my radio days. I started out trying to do radio back in 1980 and 81, and actually went to Brown Institute for broadcasting for 3 months till I kind of thought it wasn't really my gig. Still would love to do that. Still would love to be in broadcasting, but more as fun instead of a vocation. I do love working with people. I enjoy working with insurance. I enjoy working with the insurance companies. It's kind of hard to feel like this is a job, but I do enjoy it. I really do enjoy working with people, and it's I've got just oodles of great customers, and never hesitate to call me if you got any questions, or on some occasions I can just be here to let you sound off on some things. If you've got some decisions that you're trying to make insurance wise, so absolutely feel free to contact me. I probably should have hit my cough button on that one, but anyway, so here's the home page, and you can, there's tabs across the top, and we can look at each one of those as we kind of take our tour through the website today. And I think I'm going to touch briefly on, if you are an individual under 65, you're in between jobs, which unfortunately is kind of the case these days. There is a page on my website that you can stop and visit, and I'll show you those tools in just a moment. So right away on the home page, we've got news and updates. You can check down here. There's kind of a, once you get to this page, the news and updates, it's going to have a list over here of recent posts that I've put on there, so you can kind of look back and see what else has been put out there if you got any questions about anything. So here, if you click on one of those, it's going to kind of help open up past posts, and you can kind of page through. So going back to the home page, there's the news and updates, and depending on what kind of insurance you're looking for, there's business insurance, Medicare insurance, and individual insurance. You can access all three of these areas right from down here. You can access them right over here, and these tabs over here, you'll find that they're up here under Insurance Solutions and Additional Services and News. And so the news page is going to be, again, where you can find all the videos, and some of them are cheesy, some of them I think I did a halfway decent job on them. So definitely take a look through that. Anytime I'm getting a question asked a lot, I'm going to go out and I'm going to create a video for it. Kind of like this one. So, heading back out here, here's the About page. That's a little bit about myself. Where I've been, where I started, a little bit about the family. News, we were just there. So under Insurance Solutions, you can click right on that, and there's going to be tell you a little bit about what each one of those different categories are, and depending on what your needs are, you can learn a little bit more about what each one of those is. But if you want, you can just click on Business Solutions, and that's going to kind of give you some of the parameters that are needed to be considered for a small group business plan. So Medicare Solutions, obviously that's going to be if you're 65 and older or under age 65 with a disability. This is going to give you some information on where to go from here. So I kind of cleaned it up a little bit down here at the bottom. How to decide what plan is best for you. If you click on this link, this is going to take you to a page that's going to ask you 2 questions, and you're just going to click on whichever one best describes your situation and your insurance preferences, and that's going to show you some different plans out there based on the choice that you just made. And down at the bottom of that page, here's information on Medicareful. That's a website that I use that we can help give you some quotes, prescription quotes. If you're a Medicare person looking at a Medicare Advantage plan or a prescription drug plan, you need to fill out what's called a scope of appointment. And so if you visit the Medicareful page, that is going to start asking you a little bit about yourself. And if you want, you can just click here, and it's pulling up all different plans, medical plans. You can sort over here by prescription drug plans. If you want to contact me, you can also fill this out here, which actually is a scope of appointment, which is giving me permission to talk to you. So sign and date it. Once you hit it, then it comes to me, and then I will contact you to find out whatever your questions are. So down here, this takes you to the Forms and Materials page. So depending on which insurance product you're interested in, it's going to, once it loads, you're going to have insurance forms and resources. If you've got Blue Cross, Health Partners, Medica, individual insurance forms, depending on what product you have now, what products you're interested in. But peruse through that. Additional services, that's going to talk about like travel insurance. So, now many of us are doing travel these days, but if you are, this is a great place to click on and find some travel insurance. That'll take you to Geo Blue. Again, you can get an idea of how much you'd like to pay depending on what you buy and when you're traveling. So I'm just going to kind of show you. You can make up a quote here. Let's say you're 70 years old and you need some travel insurance. And you can adjust things, based on the amount of coverage that you want. And obviously the price changes. If you want to, anytime you have a bigger deductible, that's going to shift the cost to you for the insurance. So let's see. And then finally, again, here's the contact page. So what if you're under 65, you've lost your job, you're looking for insurance, and you'd like to find out how much it costs? So if you click on this, is going to take you to a place where you can type in your information. And I'll just kind of show you how this works. And I'm using my zip code here in Bloomington. And let's just say you need it for August 1st. So once this comes up, this is going to show you all different kinds of plans. And over on this side, you can sort what you'd like. Maybe you'd like a bronze, which is going to be your biggest deductible. Maybe you're just interested in a North Memorial network only, or maybe you do Fairview plan, which is going to be Blue Plus Drive, and that's going to just zero it down to those two plans. So this is, you can kind of see how this works. If you want to, you can reset them, and it kind of gets you right back to zero. So you can sort according to lowest price. Let's see, premium, low to high. So I don't sell every one of these companies' plans, but if you got a question about any one of them, just let me know and we can talk about it. So there's also another link in here. This is going to be to something called Health Sherpa, and this is a great place to find plans in other states. So let's just kind of pick Western Wisconsin, and you can see plans that are available. And I think that's going to be New Richmond, and you can kind of start plugging in a few things just to get an idea of plans. And Health Sherpa is going to ask you what your income is, so you can just put that in, and that's going to tell you whether you qualify for help with your premiums and your deductibles and that sort of thing. So obviously at $100 million a year, you're probably not going to qualify for much. You lost your health coverage, you can kind of click on whatever your situation is. It'll ask you about doctors and prescriptions, and that kind of helps them determine which plans might work best for you. I would use those, not lean on those two functions too heavily, because I think we should always double and triple check your plan choices, with whoever you're interested in. So again, this is another shopping website that you can use, and you can find that right on my website by clicking here, or you can click here. So ultimately, I'm here to answer any and all questions about your health insurance choices, and let's talk it out before you make any choices. I'm here to do what's right for you, not what's right for me. So that's always going to be my guiding principle when helping people out. Any surprises for you become surprises for me, so I want to make sure you don't have any surprises. So I always tell people the best thing you can do is know that you're going to an in-network provider, you're getting eligible services, and you have an idea what the coverage is before you have the services done. And that's where I can help out, or your customer service at your insurance company. By flipping over your ID card, then you'll be able to contact them or myself, 952-234-4580. Again, if you need to know my contact information and where our office is located, you can just go out to the contact page, and that'll give you everything. So be sure to like, subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, put those down in the comment section, or you can email me or go out to the contact page, and we'll be more than happy to answer all your questions. So it's a beautiful Monday morning. It's the 13th of July, and this has been Coffee Break with Leverty Insurance Strategies. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.